Bet we'll spend over 1,000 here. Oh, this one's gated. I think I have the biggest card. Come on, buddy. Good morning from Austin, Texas.
Good morning.
One thing that I have to worry about living in the van that I didn't have to worry about when we were just in our apartment and I was going sourcing for Amazon is her. Basically, because we just have one vehicle and it's also our home. If any of us wants to do something or needs to do something for work, like she has to do a lot of work today and I have to go reselling, we have to find a way to accommodate that. Luckily, that includes going to a pretty cool coffee shop.
It's an adult babysitter.
So we can drop her off, I can grab some fuel for the morning, then we can get going and try to spend a ton of money. But we'll talk about that in the first store. Alright, so it's just under 9:30. Do you say under? No, it's just before 9:30, and Carissa needs to be in there until about 3 o'clock, so our goal is going to be to walk into the last store with the intention of leaving around 3, so maybe around 4 o'clock if we make it really good. If you watched my last video about shipments, you know that I spent very little time sourcing and spent like $3,000, and a lot of that is because Academy is having a big clearance sale right now. Right now we're in Austin somewhere, and basically my goal is going to be to go to as many academies as I possibly can today. I have today and tomorrow to go sourcing, and we'll make those separate days. Oh, of course, we're right in the middle of everything. I think we'll do these two today, and then tomorrow we'll go a little bit more north and try to hit these 4 or 5 stores. I think if we go to those 2 down there and then we also go to some Ross's and Marshall's, we'll do really well. I recently got my tax exempt certificate, so we'll put a bunch of those into our pockets, and hopefully in 6 hours we can spend upwards of $1,500, which is a pretty big goal, but that's the profit that I'm looking for actually, not to spend. Potential profit, $1,500. Let's go. What's that? Yeah, we're bringing it back. It's 9:51, so we'll see how long we spend in the Academy. I'm hoping it's less than 2 hours because on the way in, I saw that there was a Ross and a TJ Maxx right in the same plaza. The Ross is a little bit closer, and the TJ Maxx is a little further down that way. So if we can get out of here in 2 hours, we'll go to those before we go to the other academies, since we're only planning on doing those 2 academies today. And that should be more than enough to get us to $1,500 of net profit. This is a really cool looking academy, but I'm hoping that this clearance sale now has 25% off the clearance prices, because then if I buy the same stuff, I'll make about 16% more in profit. So let's see what we can do. The main reason I was really hoping that they were gonna knock down the clearance even more is because I'm gonna be out of Texas in a couple of weeks and in New Mexico. Texas is the westernmost place that they have academies. So I'm not gonna be able to find any academies anymore, so I'm gonna have to find some new stores out west. So if you know of any, let me know. It does look like they haven't discounted it even more though, so we'll go through literally everything that's clearance. Most of the stuff like this, where it was $40 and now it's $30, I probably won't check because I would need that to be like $75 on Amazon, and that doesn't make sense if it's only $40 retail. But there should be tons of clothes that I'm able to look at and find. So we'll use mainly Scoutify 2 and Scout IQ if we need to keep the chart, because I still haven't switched that over, and then this Bluetooth scanner right here, which I have linked down below. All of those things if you're interested in free trials, or the scanner itself. It would support the channel if you wanted to buy them. Well, let's get to work and see how much we can make. So I've already found a decent amount of profit. That's about $35 on about $50 of buy cost, but the problem is I could find a lot more here. All of these things, it's $18, $23. I could make at least $10 a pop on all of them, but you can see I make $14, which is over 50%, and it's $14, which is awesome. But there's only one seller, and knowing this brand, I would not be comfortable selling it. This is why. Interestingly, this isn't the case for this one, and I'm wondering if I would get an IP claim actually. I'm wondering if I should actually pick these up. Ships from Amazon sold by the Act of Living. Just picked up another one, and the reason I hesitate about it though is that on most of the other listings, the brand is the one who is selling it. So if we go here and we look at the sellers, I'm surprised that there's actually multiple sellers, because the first one, the recommended offer, is from Battle Sports Official, but then there's all these other offers as well. Normally I don't like picking stuff up that's just the brand on it, and that's what I thought it was, but there seems like there's other people on the listing as well. This is a time where it might be nice to have an IP claim alert thing. I looked it up and didn't see any information on it, so I'd rather potentially earn the profit. We're gonna pick those up because I think I should be able to sell them, even if I just try to sell them fast and remove my listing. That's a risk reward. You definitely have to figure out for yourself though, because I am not even super comfortable with this. All right, we're doing pretty good. Since I do my buy list in store, we can see how much we're slated to spend already. It's $10.24. We're already at $318, and this is another big tip, especially in these type of stores. Look at that UPC right there. You see it ends in 68339, and it says this is $96. This bat right here is the same UPC, but when we take it over to the price scanner, and luckily there's actually a working price scanner in this one, which makes you a lot more money, but this one, it says it's $160, which is not good because that $96 price is really nice. It's selling for a lot on Amazon, and you'd make back $85 just on this in profit, and it's a 42,000 rank, so super good. Same everything. I am able to sell it in new condition, so I'm just gonna have to talk to somebody and let them know that this is the price that is advertised. So I'm gonna take a picture of it, then we can talk to them at the end, and we'll pick up these two, make $160 of profit right there. But these should sell super fast too, because it's ranked 42,000, and baseball season's coming up, so $170, easy money. So in this time lapse, I was just able to get to about half of the stuff that's in the women's clearance section. I've already spent a ton of money. Even though they haven't lowered the prices, like giving you an additional % off from the clearance price, I have noticed that a lot of the prices have been off. So I've been having to make trips back and forth to the price scanner to make sure that I'm getting the right prices, because some items that weren't fitting my rules, which I talk about in this video, my rules video, on how I buy stuff for resale arbitrage, would fit when I would check them with the price scanner. So going back and checking them again was really helpful, because I made a lot more money that way. And I'm gonna finish scanning up here, but I don't want all my camera batteries to die just in this one store, so I'll check in with you guys after I finish scanning through most of the women's and men's clearance. So I did think that I was going to catch up with you guys after I finished up with the men's section, but I still have this whole stall and this whole turn thing. I don't know what you call those. And I already have like $1,200 something worth of clothes. And I haven't even been through any of the fishing or the other clearance. And it looks like this is a lot of Columbia stuff, which I'm allowed to sell, so this might get a little out of hand. I might need another cart. One really profitable looking thing left, and we have to go check all these shorts, because I've noticed that a lot of these shorts have the wrong prices, and they are not profitable at $24.98, but they are profitable at like $17. While we're checking this out, let me tell you kind of what I'm looking for here. I guess I can just set you on top of the clothes pile. With apparel, I'm looking for about a 50% at least return on investment, and I like it to be a little bit higher because I know that my return rate is going to be more. Especially because on Amazon, I think you don't even have to like pay for clothes unless you like them, and you can just return them anyway. So this one says $24.98, but when I scan it, yeah, it's only $14.97, and those $10 make a big difference. You get back that $24.95, and so now I'll actually make $10 on these. Now I just have to scan all these up. But so far, even without getting any fishing stuff, I'm at $1,394.76. That doesn't include any of these extra shorts that I'm going to get, and that one last turnstile. And what's crazy about that is I think I'm probably close to 80 or 90% ROI, and it'll get even higher as I go to the other things. This is kind of wild. This one store might pay for like a whole month for me. But there is one more example I want to show you real quick. It's this gray shirt right here. I actually wanted to check the price because it's a little bit high, $25. I'm guessing it's going to be the same $25 price even when I check it on here. Yeah, but that's okay. But this is the importance of having a keep it chart, because this would be outside of my rules. When we scan it up, we see that the rank is super high, 800,000, and it's only Amazon on the listing. But you make almost 100%. You make $23 on just one quick purchase. So if I go over here, I check the keep it chart in Scout IQ, but you can see that it sells pretty decent, like multiple times a week. So I'm not super worried about picking this up, especially because that's something that's selling now really well, and we're gonna get into summer in the next couple of months, and so it'll probably sell even better because it's like a summer fishing thing.
You got a large cart of stuff, huh?
Oh yeah. Also, always check sizes. These XLs are not profitable. The larges are.
Are you getting a good deal?
Oh yeah, these are all clearance.
All right.
Literally going to the scanner and adding $80 of profit. Jeez. All right, so just to show how crazy profitable this whole thing is, I am going to screen record, and I'll come back here every time I find something profitable, put it in my cart, and tell you how much profit is, and we'll add it up just on this one little turnstile here. This is gonna get crazy. $9.17, $6.28, $6.25, $9.45, 150% ROI, $6.25. $9 times 3, $27. Always gotta check these ones, especially like this fabric from Under Armour, that there isn't any like stains or anything on it, because that would not be cool to get as a customer. $17.30 a profit, but the interesting thing with this one is this tag. You can see it probably under it that the UPC tag is pretty much gone. And even though this is probably going to be a manufacturer barcode, meaning I don't have to put a label on it, I can still put a label on it, so I'm going to pick it up and I'll just relabel it with my own label, because that's really the only way that Amazon will be able to take that. These three we're going to have to go check in a second. This one right now earns $12 profit, but doesn't look like it has a final clearance tag on it. And these ones look a little more expensive than what they normally are for that type of shirt that I found today. $17.21 of profit, $19.71 of profit. Gotta check these shorts too. They say $24.97, so you wouldn't earn any money, but it might. Same as the other shorts. Gotta check, because I think I picked these up for $12 at the other academy, and at that point I make 100%. $6.25, $9.85. We're gonna check these as well. Same type as the other shorts, just different size. I want to make sure they're the same price, and if they are, I'll make like 15 bucks. We're gonna check these and add them up too. Do feel like my battery might die on my camera though. I still have like a bunch of the store to get through, and it's 12:30. We've been in here for almost 3 hours already. I really want to go to Ross and TJ Maxx, but I also kind of just want to go to the other academy. I think I'll go to Ross and TJ Maxx. We'll pick up Carissa. That'll be the day, and then I might go to the academy later tonight. Yeah, so these say $35, but they're actually $19.97. I think that'll make them pretty profitable. Nope. Only $6, 30%. That's not worth it for me, unfortunately. Yes, this is good. This was $25. It's only $16.97, and it is going to still be so profitable. Good. I'll make $19.76. We'll just add that all up, and there will probably be some more profit. And I will probably see you guys back at the van. Literally used 2 full batteries in here so far, and my other one wasn't charged before I came in. Alright, so the next steps, holy crap, that is a cart. Next steps are going to be going back down there to find all of that clearance stuff, looking at the socks, because I did find some clearance socks. Found some really profitable stuff down there 2 academies ago. And going all the way around, and we still got fishing stuff over there. Shoot, looks like someone got here before me. These were what I was looking for, because I made like 200% on them, but looks like the only ones left are already pre-opened and everything. Actually, this one might work. Well, that's unfortunate. I should have looked at this. This is the 5.9. 5.9, that's the expensive one. The cheaper ones are gone. Those are the ones I liked. There were some other things that I saw, but looks like most of them are gone. This might be good. Anything that I see where it's more than 60% off, I normally will scan. Like this, 20 bucks off. So these are super profitable. 347. I get back like 750. So got 7 of them added to the pile. Found a couple more clearance clothes things and added like 50 bucks of profit to the pile. This is not a bad day so far. But I kind of feel bad for whoever's gonna check me out. It's 1:10 now, so I've been in here for over 3 hours officially.
Received to register 12.
Hold on, don't do anything.
Okay. Took my card. Oh, they're taking mine.
Taking a picture for a reason.
Well, that was quite the interesting experience. Glad I had a battery charging. We were in there for a hot freaking minute. They took my card too. I was very scared. He didn't tell me what he was doing, and he just took it around so that he could scan everything on his end, which actually probably would have been slower because normally I like handle stuff, but I was able to check the price on everything. And it was weird. One of the replenishables that I always get here, it's like they increased the price by $1.50, which would have made it almost not profitable for me. Luckily I caught it and I was able to get the price, but I think the guy was so annoyed that I had so much stuff that he just like believed me on a lot of the stuff that I said was the prices. I wouldn't lie to him, but it was kind of nice that they didn't question anything. It is 1:46 though, so we were in there for almost 4 hours. Holy crap. We made almost enough profit to cover like a month of my expenses, but that's a long time. I don't even know if it's all gonna fit. Let's see. Let's see how much profit we made in 4 hours. That's not crazy, is it? The one bad thing is I still have some returns because the guy who checked me out, like I said right before we got in line, was not having a good time at all. And surprisingly, there was a bit of a line at Academy. There normally isn't for me, but this time there was. So I just said, screw it. I'll deal with the return at the next Academy, which I might go to later tonight. But now let's talk through the profits, and I think that might have to be the end of it. $2,000 is a lot of money to spend. That's normally how much I'm trying to spend like every 2.5 weeks. This has been my best sourcing trip ever so far. Gonna pop into Inventory Lab and let's see what the final numbers are for 4 hours of sourcing. Let's just hope there aren't any issues. I really hope I didn't pick something up that I'm gated in, but that happened last time I was at Academy. Oh, this one's gated. This one right here, let's go see if they'll ungate us. Probably not. For some reason, since I'm able to sell it in these conditions, it won't let me apply for new. Yeah, I cannot sell it. Oh, I guess they're not even gonna let me request it. Welp. That is gonna get returned then. Add that to the pile of Under Armour stuff I thought I could sell but couldn't. But luckily it's just 1 unit. Let's add this to the batch. The batch already had some stuff in it. It had Ross inventory. And the total profit I think was right around $30. So whatever it says, we'll subtract $30 from it to get our total. Come on, buddy. Come on. So let's take a look at everything. This is going to include the 3 units from Ross, so 93 SKUs, so 90 total SKUs from Academy. Total items, 150. It's not a lot of items at all. That is so good. That is so good because that means so much less prep time. Still going to take a lot of time, but so good. Average sales rank, really, really good. 151,000. Under 200,000, these are mostly sports and outdoors, some apparel. That's really solid. Sales value, $5,277.52. I talked about this when I talked about my shipment video, but if you watch this video where I break down how to allocate your Amazon funds and how much I need to make, that's like 60% of a month, more than that. And the ROI is crazy. $1,940.25 of buy cost, $1,811 of net profit. So if we subtract that 30 bucks, we just made $1,780 in 4 hours. That's $400 something an hour. The shipment's probably gonna take another 4 to 5 hours, judging based on the last shipment, which means we made over $200 an hour. And that's at a 93% return on investment. So I'm a very happy man. I'll see you guys in the next one.